Okay, everyone, welcome to a Squirrel's Nest Arena video. This is going to be the first of a 5-part series of budget arena decks, and to let me go over what I entail in that and how these decks are constructed and what they're used for. I kind of use these as decks as guidelines and good starter decks for people who are just building their arena accounts. They're usually good for people who really don't have time to invest in arena, but they do want to keep their account up. They're really good for getting the dailies done. And also, I generally put my hardest effort into making sure that the decks at least have like a 30-40% win rate, so you can get these wins knocked out pretty easily. At least get your 3 to 4 daily wins, so you max out on your gold. Uh, in the last season I did this, I generally hit 40% win rates on all the decks, and I usually hit platinum. I had one month where I also hit diamond with it. Had to use some other decks to get out of diamond though. But overall, for what you're going to get with these decks, I feel like that is a very good goal. Um, so going over exactly what these decks are going to do, you're going to have just 60 card, best of one standard decks. I don't think you're going to expect too much out of getting like a sideboard for them or anything. And honestly, best of one is where the types of decks that I'm going to build thrive in. But what limitations you're going to have are 16 total rares with 4 mythic rares max, which I think is pretty reasonable to aim for. You can build the deck reasonably without the rares until you get rare wild cards you can use. And then once you use these, most of these cards are going to be very good and fit into other decks. And the point is to get wins quickly as you can as soon as you start your account, basically. Or if you're trying to figure out a format, or like I said, if you really just don't have time on Arena, that's what these decks are going to be for. If you ever need one, I constantly keep them updated, so just let me know in the comments, Twitter, stuff like that. Am I doing this? Yeah. Um, if you like these videos and want to see me do them more often, I'm probably going to do these like once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. But if you'd like to see them more often, please let me know in the comments. So what I'm going to do to determine which one I'm going to play first, I will say for this video, I'm going to exclude green. I haven't quite gotten the numbers down where I want them yet. I will add that to the queue of decks that we could possibly run into playing tomorrow. That way we can get all these knocked out in the next 5 videos. So to do that, what I'm going to do is a free roll, which if you are new to Arena, once a day you can re-roll one of these Arena dailies that they have. And so you can get a 500 or a 750. Anytime you have a 500 and a free roll, always do it so that you can potentially max out and see if you can get a 750. Let's see if that happens for me. So it's going to let me do it. Nope. But it is going to let me do a daily for cast creature spells. So I'm going to look at my decks and see which ones are going to be good for it. Looking at this, I know that the budget blue does not play a lot of creatures. I wish I had green ready because that would definitely do it. With that, it's going to be one of these three. The budget black actually has a lot of non-creature spells, and I kind of want to save it for another day, especially if I have a destroy opponent's creatures daily. That's actually one where that deck will be really good. So that basically leaves us between red and white. I think white slightly plays more creatures, so we'll start with that one. Pretty simple. This is a deck plays a lot of 1-drops. Let me pull my rares to the side so you know which rares we're working with in our 16. I think that was it. No, 2 of these. Okay, cool. So, like I said, 16 rares and 4 mythic max. With this deck, Basariket is the only mythic, so it's actually going to be playing 13 rares and 3 mythics. So what you're trying to do is typically just have a fast start with your 1-drops, and then you have 2-drops in Seasoned Hollowblade, which is really good, and this new card, Luminarch Aspirant, basically helps make your creatures bigger. If it's just it by itself, it becomes a 2/2 the turn you cast it, but you can also use it to make your 1-drops bigger. Basari's Solidarity helps basically buff your creatures. You have Banner, which helps you get a little bit mana accelerant to cast more things in a turn. Also is a nice way to buff your creatures. As well as another one of your rares, Glorious Anthem, which is the better of the pump spells, or Anthem spells rather. Just giving your creatures a solid +1/+1. Then Basari Cat, just helping in lots of situations, whether it's making combat better by giving it a +1/+1 counter, or minusing to make your board go wide and finish people off quick. Basari's Lieutenant, I think one of the better ways to play against board wipes and removal. Most of your creatures are going to have +1/+1 counters, plus you can put a counter on it when Basari's Lieutenant enters the battlefield, and then when a creature dies that's either Basari's Lieutenant or a creature with a +1/+1 counter, you get to create a 2/2 white knight token, helps you against removal, not to mention protection from multicolored, pretty good too, as well as vigilance to help you against other aggro decks. And then land-wise, you just have 19 planes as well as Castle Ardenvale, which helps you against, gives you a chance in longer games if you couldn't quite finish your opponent off. So with that, I will run 5 games with this. That should be plenty of games to get these 20 creatures cast in. And I'll see what percentage I'm able to win with. So we'll go to, standard ranked, not traditional standard. Select this one. Go from there. Like I said, with a deck like this, 40% is probably an expected win rate. Let's see how well we can do tonight. This is Glorious Anthem into quad 1-drops. I think this is reasonable. Lurrus. Lurrus and my opponent played an island turn 1. Gonna lead off on Venerable Knight. This is okay. Some weird rogues list with Lurrus. I have seen one of these. I don't think it's nearly as good as a normal rogues list. Yeah, no reason to block there. Okay, I do have the problem of I need to draw a land in order to cast Glorious Anthem. That being said, basically this game is going to be make or break on drawing a land for Glorious Anthem. I will probably trade for the Duelist. Okay, well, Thief. No reason to block here. Okay, got there. I assume I go Anthem. Okay. It'll be interesting to see what my opponent flashes in here. Soaring Thief is not going to do as much since... Okay, Guild Enforcer, that will put them to the 8. So they can trade. Okay, and here's another duelist. That'll make it a 1-2. Okay. Okay, so Enforcer there. Okay. Alright. That was reasonable. Let's see. I think it's kind of going to just depend on whether I draw a land here. So I think it's definitely double creature. If I... Okay, I can go Basari now. Cast this. Cast Ket.
We work together. We can achieve peace.
Okay. Alright.
My sand will protect you.
Okay, so I'm really far behind at this point. So if my opponent has anything, it's pretty much game. Being said, I can trade with this and then hit this. Okay, so that takes care of half the board. Unless that. Okay, well, that's a third duelist. There's not much I can do about that. Okay. Did get 1/5 of the daily done with that, so at least I got something. Okay. I mean, it's pretty much just the same hand as last game, and I mean, that's going to be the thing for this deck, is it's lots of 1-drops with Anthem effects. See if I can turn this one in. Okay. So this is definitely going to be a Omnath deck, for sure. Opponent's just deciding which land to attempt to play their Clover off of. Or I guess that. Okay, getting a Fabled Passage out of the way is going to be really good. Okay. So now, worst case scenario, I don't draw land next turn. I can still pump my 3 creatures, assuming they haven't Bond, or not, Bone Crusher Giant, stomped them. Okay, so need to hit a land so I can play Glorious Anthem. I kind of wonder if I get a land, I go Creature Solidarity, and then Glorious Anthem the next turn. That's really going to depend on what my opponent does here, but that is an option. Okay, that's fine. Also fine. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. Okay. So, Omnath second Fabled Passage would be bad. That would be in the top 12 cards to have both of those, but anything else is pretty reasonable. Okay, land this turn would be good. Okay, there we go. Alright. So we're gonna see trade, loss, and chump block. And then take 6. Still getting a token. Can you finish me here? I mean, this is going to be on the play too, or on the draw too, so that'll be really good. Sneaking off a win from Omnath Adventures on the draw. Okay, they already played the land, so there's no Omnath. Okay. What are you going to get that's 2 mana that's going to matter here? Okay. So that doesn't matter this turn. Just going to cast that. Okay. Alright, so you can block 2 of these. Okay, so go down to 1. Storm's Wrath hits next turn. Opponent's still going to be alive, unfortunately. Okay, and my opponent's gonna stomp this. Okay. Not much I can do here. Escape. So close. Wonder if I put it on the wrong card with the aspirant. Okay, I might as well go ahead and Ardenvale into play. Okay, if I can draw, which I only have 1 Guide Mother left. Nope, Plains is not gonna do it. Alright. So that's an 0-2 start. Need to win 2 out of the next 3 to hit the goal. Let's see if I can come back from this. If I hit at least 1 win, I'll be satisfied, but the goal is obviously to hit 2. Okay, really hoping to hit another 1 drop next turn. Okay. That's pretty good. What is this? Human cleric. Okay. Okay, relic. Alright. Well, Anthem. Okay. That's gonna be fine. Alright, I feel that's good for me. Okay. Play another Anthem. That's game. Alright, that's a win. Don't exactly know to full extent. I have guesses, but don't know full extent what my opponent was going to be doing there, but I'll take it. Win's a win. So we're at least hitting 20% with this deck. And I mean, almost got the adventure deck. The rogue game went bad. So far I think I've been on the draw every game, which is not good. Okay, I was on the play last game. So it'll be another game where I'm on the draw. This is a little bit better against a longer game because I have a lieutenant this time. Okay, it's going to be another adventures. I feel like seeing this, it could be a Teamer Adventures, but it's probably going to be Gruul. Especially seeing Double Forest here. Probably going to be Gruul. Are you going to play another one? Oh, okay. I was wondering. Okay. Okay, this is definitely Gruul. Alright, so fairy. Sorry. I'll go ahead and put this on Guide Mother because I'm not swinging. Really need to hit a land next turn so I can get Basari's lieutenants going. Lieutenant and Aspirant go very well together. Out of stomp range, that's good. Ah, it's another primal. Alright, so that's 2 primals in the top 11 out of the way. I really need to trade for this, but I'm not going to, in hopes of drawing a land. Nah. Okay. Probably gonna see another Lovestruck Beast. Really need that land for Lieutenant. If I can just go a Lieutenant each turn, that's gonna provide me some safety against everything but Embercleave. So I swing with the Lovestruck Beast. I take it. Really need this. That's just a dog. So at least I can block this turn. Oh, okay. So I can block Questing Beast and a Lovestruck. Take 5. It's not the best, but considering where I've been the past 3 turns, it's not. We can work something out. Okay, that's fine. Rimrock, yeah, nothing I can do about that. Take 7. Alright, really need that lieutenant land. Okay. Alright, if my opponent has straight nothing, then maybe I can work something out. But it's got to be absolutely nothing. Guess if I'd put that on Lieutenant, I'd have a 5/6. Alright, gotta do blocks here. Oh, there's an Embercleave. Alright, that's game. If I'd gotten to where I could have cast those on curve, it would have been better, but... So, 2 games I could have easily won. 1 game was a bad loss. And then 1 game showed off how the deck works. Alright. Clutch. I want to hit 40%. This easily could have been a huge video. Alright. Gonna get to be on the play this time. So that's good. Hollowblade turn 2. Hopefully hit a... Really just want to hit runner, runner, land, because between this, Ket, going into Lieutenant, kind of a perfect setup. Of course, Garrison Cat's a really good open. The cat, but it went rawr. Okay. Alright. See what we can get out of this token. Hollowblade. Really need to hit a land here. This is the important land to hit. Conundrum's fine. That's not going to do anything to me. This looks like it's going to be Dance. Okay. There we go. Alright. Guess that's how bad do I want to play Lieutenant next turn. I think I need Lieutenant if this is going to be... If this is going to be Dance, I need Lieutenant bad next turn. If I draw a land, do I get to... No, it's going to be that regardless. That's fine. Yeah, so this is definitely Dance. They're just trying to hit land drops. So, making Lieutenant play is going to be perfect. Yeah. Still want Lieutenant. Let's go ahead and put this on Garrison. Because I can keep Hollowblade alive. Okay. Alright. So, what are you doing to stay alive? And what should I play? Yeah, I think I just should let everything rest. Okay, so they're trading. Or, not trading, but... Okay. Alright, let's use Season Hollowblade's effect. I really don't need this. Okay. Let's play this. Put a counter here.
Oketra's love is your shield.
I'll pass. I don't really need to play Guide Mother. There's plenty already in lethal in play. Okay. Alright, so they'll have 2 blockers. Don't these come into play tapped and attacking? Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So if I knew Yorion was coming into play, I would have played it, but it's fine. Okay, I think just playing an Anthem is good. Okay, we're gonna minus. And this should finish the game off. If not, put me in a really good spot. Okay, it won't finish the game, but... Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this. I think I want to keep the Anthem. Oh, I miscounted. I'm an idiot. Oops. Alright, clutch. Got the win. Alright, so that's it for the first of the Budget Deck series. Went 2 and 3 with white with 2 games that were honestly very winnable. I mean, got the Omnath Adventures deck down to 1 life. Who knows, maybe an Anthem, maybe another 1-drop. Any number of things could have helped that game. And then the last one I think was really disappointing because I was very close to turning the corner on green, but you know, missed those land drops, didn't get to cast the lieutenants because that was a lot of lieutenants stacking up. That would have been really good. All right, well look, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please like it down below, subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to see me doing some live videos, I do stream on Twitch. I stream Arena on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The times are on my Twitch channel. And if you enjoy the content there, it would be really awesome if you could follow those. And I will see you on the next video.